The whole way home, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after the school and literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess this starts with writing a poem. Now here's what I'm curious about. Whoa! You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Now, I'm creeped out. Like, what's going to happen here? Let's see. What the fuck? Where is Monika? What the fuck? Alright, I'm going to say a really dark poem again. Because I'm going to try to, you know, impress Yuri. Because remember, Yuri likes dark stuff. Let's see. Unrequited. Wrath. Disarray. Frightening. Disown. Anger. Inferno. Misery. Crimson. Tragedy. Agonizing. Sadness. Disoriented. Graveyard. Incongruent. Yes, of course. Misfortune. Massacre. Oh my god. And alone. And disaster. There you go. There you go. Hi again, Phil Sama. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Phil Sama. Thanks for keeping your promise, Phil Sama. Is our face? I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. I mean, you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Jesus Christ. You'll hardly have to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Monika just blocked the screen. She said Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. What? I can't read it, see? Natsuki sucks find herself safe to say Monika in manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Fulsama. I'll make sure to put your comfort first. She shoots Natsuki with a disappointing glance. Anyway. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. It only feels right. This is all the same dialogue from earlier in the game, so I kind of want to skip it. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything. No, it's not that. I want to try to be a part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. You sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, I should help you get started on something you might like. He reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so keep your attention. We could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? Alright, so what's the book? Is it the same book? Is it the same book from the first playthrough? Let's see. I took the book. Did you read it at your own pace? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. What is it? What's the book? Tell me yet. Alright, so what's going to happen? Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can help but notice her intense expression. Natsuki's rummaging around the closet. Same as the first playthrough, right? Oh, wait a minute! I just looked at the back of the classroom. The poster's gone. The poster of Sayori hanging herself is gone now. Completely. Huh. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. All the same, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I captured a glimpse of the cover of her book. It's the same book that she lent to me. And she's on the first few pages. What is the book? Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. The same dialogue as the first time around. Let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. Same thing. That's the book you gave me. Yes, it is. I wanted to reread some of it. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? I stopped at the bookstore, and I happened to buy 2 of them. Yeah, right. Something she's not telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll start reading it soon. Glad to hear. Blah, blah, blah. So So what is it? What's the story about? I look at the cover of the book. The book is called Portrait of Markov. Okay, same thing. Same book as the first playthrough, right? There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front. It's about this religious camp that was turned into a human... Whoa! A religious camp turned into a human experiment prison. People trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. That wasn't what it was about in the first playthrough. She didn't say that. What the fuck? The facility gets worse and they start slowly breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Whoa! That is totally different from the first playthrough. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. Anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Ah, are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. This kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look for a life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. What? What? Then suddenly, I'm rambling on. Wow, things are definitely changing. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. What the fuck? Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. When I get things like books and writing and fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... It's cut off. It cut off. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Wow. There's some weird shit going on, man. What the hell? So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? Yeah! Oh! Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... Ah, what are you saying? Let me get the book. I quickly retrieved the book. I put it to my bag. Alright, fine. If I sit here, I slip it to the seat next to Yuri's. Alright, so this is all the same dialogue as the beginning again. So, yes, I'm sorry. It's not something I'm used to do, having company with someone. Alright. Blah, blah, blah. I still understand what Yuri says about reading in company. So if I can feel her presence over my shoulder. The same as, earlier in the game. Same thing. Right, she's not looking at her own book. She's reading from my book instead. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body and then it cut off. I was bathing in the feeling of your body and then it cut off. You should apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up against Yuri's, hold my book between the two of them. So some of it's very similar, so what's gonna happen? So they lean in a little bit, they're reading together, they're almost touching. Makes it kind of difficult to turn the page here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. When I'm holding it like this, we're huddled closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Look at this, she's looking. Look at her eye, it just turned toward you. Are you ready? Hey, to turn the page. Sorry, I got a bit distracted. Alright, me. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay, you're not used to reading. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. I continue reading and she no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it of my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence, blah blah blah. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Ah, that's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get to that far yet. Oh, there you go. So I don't know why that came into my head. Ah, Yuri, are you feeling alright? Eh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breath is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, well, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. This is very different. This didn't happen in the first time, right? What on earth was that about? Phil-sama, did something happen just now? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange. You don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, well, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up and I make a mental note where I left off in the book, then I slip it back into my bag. Alright, well. Yuri's gone, so we can't even show the poem to Yuri, right? Alright, well, here we go.